Hello again, friends and loyal Wolfpack members. Chaos Wolf here, and welcome back to Into the Black, the series where we go and explore the universe of Elite Dangerous and just talk about random stuff. Right now, we are actually heading in to Herschel something or other. I forgot what it was called actually, even though I've just plotted the route. And this is the unique, oh hello, yep, very unique star, as we can quite clearly see in the centre of the Lagoon Nebula. It's an O-class star. So this is going to be awesome. What have we found here? Wow, look at that. This is a binary star system. 2 O-class stars. Wow, this is epic. Right, Herschel 36, that was it. I knew it was a 6 in there somewhere. But how far away is this? And just look at that. The glow off of this star. That's awesome. So we'll fuel scoop off this O-class beautiful looking star. There we go. And we'll go and scan the second of these 2 stars. And look at that. We don't even need to leave this star in order to do it. That's awesome. Right, can we see? Nah, we can't. Not from here. So let's finish scanning this. There we go. Wow, let's fly a little way away from these 2 and see what the nebula is looking like in this area. Because we need to get away from the light pollution around these stars in order to see the nebula in all its glory. Now you can see it's getting slightly more vivid the further we move away from the stars. There we go. Look at that. We can actually see a lot more of the vivid red. Some of the oranges and the greens in here as well. So this is awesome. So if we come to a stop now, we can actually turn around and see everything. Look at that. And I love the colour coming off those stars. It's like a bluey purple colour. That is amazing. Look at that. That is awesome. But yes, what I want to find today is I want to have a look around and see if I can find a system somewhere within the really red section, so around here somewhere. I'm thinking this one may be a good one. I mean, let's have a look. I think that's not quite in the really red area. I'm thinking maybe here. Actually, no, it's going to be a bit further back, isn't it? So potentially this one, actually. This is going to be interesting. I mean, these stars here are absolutely spectacular. I mean, just look at this. This is absolutely amazing. I mean, yes, we're a good distance away from these stars, but the backdrop is absolutely spectacular. Wow. I forgot how amazing nebulae can be when you're seeing them from the inside. But yeah, what I want to find is I want to find this area that's in a really vivid part of this nebula. Not only that, but I want to see if I can find a ringed planet in a really vivid part of the nebula. So we can go and have a look at just some amazing views inside a ring system. Because that's going to look absolutely spectacular. So to be honest, I'm after a few screenshots right now. Here we go. We can scan this one while we scoop, and we can have a look at the system map, see if there's anything of interest in here. So let's go and see. No, currently not, really. It's just the stars, so okay, that's fine. But we'll fly away from them, see what kind of things we're going to be finding in here. I mean, let's try this one next. But we'll just fly towards it to start with and see what kind of colours we come across out here. Because I know there are absolutely amazing areas in here because I've come across them before. I mean, right now we can just about start seeing the colours of the nebula coming into focus now that we're getting away from the main star. I mean, just look at that. That is amazing. Such a rich, rusty red. That is spectacular. I do love being in nebulae. And if you're wondering why I'm saying nebulae and not nebulas, because plural of nebula is nebulae. So yeah, that's what I'm on about. But yeah, no, I really do love seeing these kind of star systems. Like I said, I'm really hoping to find a system with a ringed planet a good distance away from the main star, so we can go and have a look at... just have a look at the nebula from inside the ring of a planet, because that is an absolutely spectacular sight. And the last time I was here was way, way back, well over a year ago. Okay, so we've got a F class star, I think. It's either an F or a G, I don't remember. So let's see. We've got some planets here. Potential terraformable worlds. I'm not overly fussed about them. Because like I said, I'm just looking for something specific. No, wrong button. I keep pressing the wrong one. So maybe this one. Don't think I've been here yet. No, I haven't. So let's go there. I'm trying to find something in the red section of the nebula, because the green section looks very different. And I really do like the red section in here. But then after this, we're going to be moving over to a purplyish blue nebula. So that's going to be interesting. One of them's like purple and black, I believe, which is quite spectacular. Because I really want to go and just get some amazing views out of this. I really do love, like I said, being inside the nebula. It's absolutely spectacular. And again, we're going to go and see if we can find anything interesting in this system. Looks like we've got some promise. And again, nothing ringed. This is really annoying. I know there are ringed systems in here. I just don't know where they are. So let's head over that way. I mean, what else have we got on here? We got anything else that's potentially interesting? Got a couple of landable, well, a lot of landable planets, but I'm not that fussed at the moment. Especially since we don't have an SRV. If we had an SRV, I'd be a lot more interested to actually go around and have more of a look around on these planets. Now, this one does not look that promising. No, it doesn't. Okay, so this is starting to feel like I'm searching for a needle in a haystack. We got this one down here. We'll go and have a look there. So yeah, no, it's really weird. I know I've found it before, but I don't remember what part it was. I may have to go back and have a look at a previous video of mine, because I know I have it in a video somewhere. So it's going to be interesting to go and see where that is. I'm going to have to go and do some YouTube archaeology to go and uncover where I was when I saw this. Now let's go and have a quick take a quick stock of our modules. We're not doing too bad. The lowest that we've got is our shield generator at 85%. Actually, no, it isn't. It's our sensors at 79%. But we're not doing too bad. What's our frame shift drive at? Because that's the most important one. Oh, sorry, there it is. It's at 93%. So we're still good. We're still doing well. Now, let's have a look in here. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Ooh. There we go. This is going to be good. What we got, though, question-wise? Oh, it won't even tell me, will it, from now? But a lot of these look like ice rings, at least from far out, and that's what we really want. What I'm thinking is we'll go for this one. and fly out all that way. Because by the time we get there, we should have a really, really good view of the nebula. And I really want to see some really nice coloration from this nebula. I mean, I'm tempted to go and have a look at one of the blue planets, but I think that might be a little bit... I don't know. I'm not sure what I want. I like the idea of the contrast between the blue and the red. But I'm not sure. I mean, this one might look interesting, but I think overall, I think that one might be nice as well. In fact, if we go and select that one, where is that in relation? Okay, we're still travelling roughly in the right direction, so we'll go this way for now. We'll see what we find. Because right now, looking around, we can see that the nebulas are coming into focus now, more so on the left-hand side right now. Although then again, the left-hand side is very subjective, because I could just go and go, oh, look at that. Now it's over on the right-hand side. Let's go and see how vivid the colours are by the time we get here. Right, let's have a quick look at this while we're here. Actually, come to think of it, look at that. We've actually got a landable ringed world as well, but that's way too close to the star to actually be able to see anything useful. And we've got no ringed moons here. Would have been nice. But oh well. Here we go. Look at that. This place is getting very vivid. In fact. So let's go and get into this ring and go and see what it looks like. And apparently this gas giant's got water-based life. So that's going to be epic. Question is though, is its pristine reserves of what though? Oh, metal-rich rings. Okay. Oh well. Would have been nicer if they were ice rings, because they would have reflected the light a little bit of the surrounding nebula, which would have been really nice to see, but oh well, we'll make do with the metal-rich rings instead. Worst comes to worst, we can always go and jump over to that one that's really far out and have a look at that, which I think will be very interesting. But I do love rings on planets actually going in. I really do like it when you get closer. The closer you get, the more detail that you see. I mean, any second now we'll be able to start... There we go, look at this. We're actually going to start being able to see the individual rocks that make up. There we go, look at that. We can actually see all the individual items that make up this ring. Now look at that. That is spectacular. Look at that view. Just look at that. That is absolutely amazing. What a view. Wow. Imagine having a station out here and this would be like a hazardous resource extraction site. Imagine being able to go and bounty hunt in one of these kind of systems. And now that we're through to the other side, we can just see, look at how amazing that is there. Just look at that. That is spectacular. Just look at all the dust in here as well. This looks amazing. But we're not going to hang around in here too long. But this does just look absolutely spectacular. What I think we're going to do is we're going to go and try and find an ice ring just to have a quick look. And I suspect that this is indeed going to be an ice ring. We'll go and have a look. And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be. All we need to do is go and break mass lock and get our butts back into Super Cruise. Wow, that is just spectacular with the stars in there as well. It looks like an oil painting in a way. Still, it's nowhere near as vivid as the ringed world I found previously. But I guess if I can't find one that is to my satisfaction before the end of this particular video, what I'll end up doing is going and, like I said, doing some YouTube archaeology, finding my old video where I had it where I found it previously, and we'll go and revisit it and see how it's changed since then. The thing is, last time I was in the Lagoon Nebula, I was actually in an ASP Explorer, and this time around we've gone a little bit cheaper. We've gone for a lot more of a budget build this time around. When I say a budget build, this thing was still around about 3 million credits. But most of that was the detailed surface scanner and the advanced discovery scanner. Because the advanced discovery scanner is 1.5 million by itself, so that's half the build cost all by itself. But I'm really looking forward to seeing just how far we can push from 0% aimless. And I'm really curious to see what rank we're going to end up acquiring as soon as we get back into the bubble. That's going to be very interesting. Now, what I am planning to do is actually go and basically unlock an engineer. What I'm planning to do is unlock either Alvira Martuk or Felicity Farseer. Well, I'm not sure. I've got, like, here we go. I've already got an invitation from Alvira Martuk. I won't have one from Felicity Farseer because I need to get to Scout, I think, in order to go and unlock her. Yeah, I need to get to Scout, yeah, to unlock her. But with Alvira Martuk, all I've got to do is get travel 300 light years, and we've more than done that because we're currently around about 6,000 light years out, I think. I'm not sure. I'm actually curious now. I'll have a quick look while we're still travelling. So from Jonai, how far are we out in the Lagoon Nebula? We are 4,400 light years. Okay, so not even as far as I thought I was. But it's still far enough in order to get Alvira Martuk, because you only need 300 light years, and that's nothing in comparison. In fact, we have a new member to the Wolfpack TeamSpeak, and he's actually trying to unlock Alvira Martuk. He's only been playing for a short time, and he actually flew out, decided to just fly in a direction and go and get it. But the thing is, he neglected to take a fuel scoop with him, so he ended up running out of fuel earlier today, and I actually went and took my Anaconda and just fuel ratted him up. Right, so let's see. Is this ice rings? Yes, icy rings. So that's perfect. Now, what I want to work out is which direction is the nebula the most vivid. I suspect it's around... it's that way. Right, okay. Well, wow. I mean, look at that. That's got even more vivid now we've gotten even further out. That looks absolutely spectacular. But I think we must be close enough to the edge where we don't actually see the rest of it. I mean, are we still in the lagoon? Yeah, we are still in the lagoon sector. But looking this way, we don't see anything to do with the nebula itself. So it might be that we've jumped out a little bit further than I expected. I mean, let's drop in again quick. And let's see how this looks in an icy ring. Because this, I think, is going to look absolutely amazing. Just edging it in. There we go. Now, yeah, I can see the colours so much more vividly in this ring. So let's get in, because you can see as well that we're actually getting some reflections of the lights, of the colours around in this ice. And this is amazing. I really do love the level of detail that goes into this game. Because remember, last time I was here, ice rings and stuff didn't look like this. They actually looked a lot worse in many ways. But then again, as other YouTubers such as Obsidian and keep pointing out, the graphics have been getting better and worse at the same time. And one of the reasons for this is a lot of the optimizations that need to be put in place in order to actually make Elite efficient for consoles as well. And I suspect it's something to do with unifying code between them, just to make it easier for the developers. I don't know exactly. We were talking about it earlier on TeamSpeak, but I don't really pay too close attention to this. But this is beautiful. This is amazing. Yeah, this is absolutely breathtaking. Just look at all that. I'm currently having to fly just using the radar in front of us. In fact... Oh, there we go. That one didn't show up well enough. So yeah, let's go and get ourselves out of this ring. Thankfully we're only travelling at a very slow speed, which was very intentional. But yeah, again, this just looks absolutely amazing. The greens and the reds, it's just very ochre, very autumnal colours here, really. But yeah, I think it's time to move on. We'll go and have a look at a couple more systems inside this nebula, I think. I mean, yeah, it does look like we've actually jumped outside of the nebula somewhat. Yeah, we're actually just outside of it in a way. So, let's go and have a look at this from a slightly different point of view. I mean, let's go and have a look. I'm thinking... Ooh, there's some nice colours there. Let's go here. Let's go and see what that looks like. I'm not sure how many jumps we've got to there. Maybe... Oh, only one. Okay. So potentially I think it's only one jump to anywhere within the nebula. Oh, look at that. That's almost right dead smack bang in the middle of one of the deep red sections. Alright, hopefully we're going to be able to find something interesting in here. Ooh. Here we go. That looks like an ammonia world. That or a high metal content. Oh, but look at that. That is going to be one huge planet. Let's go and have a look at that one. I'm curious now. I wonder how much gravity is going to be on that planet. We're already scanning this from over 34 light seconds away. So I'm really, like I said, I'm really curious as to what this is going to be. So let's slow this down a touch and have a bit more of a closer look. This is going to be, oh, only 1.72 Gs. So that's not too bad. 12.7 Earth masses. But as we can see, the nebula's coming into stark focus here. That's amazing. Well, let's actually go and fly around to the night side of this planet. And we should be a lot safer from a lot of the ambient light here. I mean, this is by no means the largest planet that I will have ever landed on, if I do actually choose to go and land here, but we really just want to go and get onto the night side and see what we can see of the nebula. I mean, just look at that. Things are coming so vividly into view now. Let's flip this around. Just look at that. We can just see so much colour here. Well, there's the sun still, actually, the star even. So we're not even all the way around onto the dark side yet. So let's actually go and do that. Oh, wow, that looks super vivid now. Wow, that is absolutely spectacular. Just look at all this. This is breathtaking. I am very impressed with how this looks. I mean, we can see the nebula all around us now. There's a little bit down the bottom there that we can't really see, but this is spectacular. I mean, wow, just wow. I'm just wondering how long we're going to end up staying here for. We'll go and scan this, just go and see what that is. It's not that far away, so I suspect it's either going to be a high metal content or an ammonia world. I'm guessing high metal content. And here we go, we're finally getting closer here, although I've kind of gone and overshot this one somewhat. But even so, just look at that background. That is spectacular. Not quite so much from that angle, but it still looks amazing. It's been way too long since I was out in the Nebula. I'm really happy that I actually decided to go and pick up this account specifically for doing this. I mean, let's just look around even. This is absolutely breathtaking. What's it? High metal content world. Alright, fair enough. So, let's go and see if there's anything special about it. Not massively, no. It's 0.007G, so it's nowhere near enough to make this potentially habitable. This one's about 7 Earth masses. This one was how many? 12. Okay. That's curious. Alright, okay. What I'm thinking is I'm going to go and have a look. Like I said, do my YouTube archaeology and see if we can find a really good looking system. I'm going to go jump down to here for one more jump for this video. And we'll go and see what it looks like in one of the darker sections of the nebula. That is going to be interesting. So again, whilst we scoop and scan the main star, okay, not a lot in this system at all, in fact. So let's just finish scanning the one and only object in here. In fact, did I actually... Yeah, that was discovered. For some bizarre reason, I thought for a second that might not have been discovered. Which would have been crazy. I mean, everything, well, 99% of everything inside this nebula has already been discovered. So let's go and, like I said, just travel away from the main star so we can actually go and make out the nebula surrounding us. Well, we've travelled a good way away from the main star, but it doesn't look like we're actually seeing all that much out here. So potentially we don't really see that much of anything in this part of the nebula. I mean, I can see something vaguely red in front of us there, but that's about it, really. Alright, okay, well, I guess we'll have to go and see if I can find, for next episode, not only this one system where I found a really nice view of the nebula from a ring, but also let's go and see if I can find that star that I discovered. Because I actually did go and get my name on one star inside the Lagoon Nebula. Now, it's not something amazing. It was like a brown dwarf or something. So it wasn't anything to write home about, but at least it was my name on something in a nebula. But anyway, I guess that's going to be it for this episode. I do hope you guys have enjoyed it. Now, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Neither of those good enough for you, that's what the comments are for. You can also go and follow me at... You can also go and follow me on Twitter. The link is in the video description. And also, you could also come and join us on our Nara Wing. Again, in the video description. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I've been Commander Chaos Wolf from Sci-Fi Gaming. You guys, as always, have been epic. I will see you soon. And until next time, my fellow explorers, keep flying and stay shiny.